this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Uli Blenneman from ADC Blackfire, looking at Calimala, which is your Spiel 2017 release.
Right,
yes.
Absolutely correct.
So we have a prototype here now. This is a sharp-looking prototype made on, printed on wood?
Yes.
How you do this? So, finished game will not look exactly like this.
But it gives you a very good idea. So it's 98% of the graphics, the final graphics. The print on cardboard will be a little bit sharper, brighter. You see on wood it's not as sharp anymore.
Yeah. But you are the developer. You're more game function.
Yeah,
that is what you specialize in. So that is what we want to hear.
Yeah, so the game is by Fabio Lopiano, an Italian guy but living in London. Mm-hmm. It won the Hippo Dice competition last year. It's from 3 to 5 players. You cannot play it with 2. We are cloth makers in Florence, and from here we try to sell our goods either by boat to 3 port cities or overland to 3 trade cities.
Okay.
We have individual goods. Each player has a player board here with 1 workshop, but you can build. You can build 2 more during the course of the game. You have your warehouses for wood, for brick, and for marble. This is a short overview which actions you can conduct.
Okay.
But this,
Wait a minute. Wood, brick, and marble. We do not normally make clothes out of.
No, right.
No, so
very good question, because we are not only trying to make profits by selling cloth from here to the cities, but we also try to build cathedrals, Palazzo Vecchio in Florence, and we need some stuff to donate.
Okay.
So we put it in here, for example. That would be a wooden donation.
Okay.
Also marble for the statues over here. So that's why, very good question.
They have high aspirations.
Indeed.
Families. It's not just selling cloth, it's everything.
Indeed, and these are the 15 scoring tiles.
Okay.
In each game you always have 15 scorings, but this is what's the word? Different in each game, because you put these first face down on the board, and so it's always you never know which scoring is done first.
Yes.
But most interesting, and this is a central aspect of the game, is a market mechanism. Okay. This is also random, apart from the central donation one. Here is no tile, as you see. And during your turn, you only place a single disc. They are limited, and you always place them between 2 of the action tiles.
Okay.
So now, blue, let's assume I'm playing blue. I can do these actions in the order of my choice. Okay. So far, so good. Let's assume the next player now wants to do the same thing. Of course, he could place it anywhere else, but let's assume he wants to do the same actions. It's first red, then again blue.
All right.
Plus, let's go 1 step further. It would be now green, red, and blue in the order of the choices of the players. As soon as really a 4th disc is placed here, the bottom one is kicked out. First, the 3 action discs are resolved. The 4th one is moved as a seat to the city council.
Okay.
And now this scoring is conducted. So if you're not very good in this scoring, you may not want to do this. But of course you can make this faster or slower.
So when you go up to score, you have to go left to right?
Yes. First row, second row, third row. But
so you could definitely be pushing people out into areas where they get nothing.
Yeah, but in the city council, this is a tiebreaker. Let's assume in this scoring, blue and yellow are tied. We now see in the city council, blue as a majority. He is winning the scores.
Okay.
If it would be still tied, the one who earlier placed the discs.
Right.
So,
and finally, very cool.
This is a really nice mechanism.
Yeah.
2 last things here. First, each player has 2 or 3, depending on player count, white discs. If you place a white disc, which is a non-player color, you can conduct both actions twice. So 2 times this action, 2 times this action. But it's not a game of memory. So later, let's assume yellow puts it here. It's only yellow that does the action, not white anymore. And if you push white in here, because it's not a player color, you get this back into your stock and have to replace it with one of your own. So this is also, it's a one-time strong boost for actions, but the others potentially do
giving
6
up
actions.
actions.
This is really neat. And
Okay.
let's say you place your disc here, but you cannot conduct one of the actions.
Right.
Let's assume I take wood, put it into my warehouse, and this means I can ship cloth to the 3 port cities. First we see I do not have any cloth here. Second, I do not have any ships right now. So this is a bit of a problem, but I'm getting a card for one. And they have these 9 actions on them. So it's a little bit, sometimes it's even a good strategy to have these cards on your hand, because in later turns, even in the same turn by the way, I can play as many cards on my hand before, during or after my turn. So they give me a lot of flexibilities. And the other players do not know what's coming.
Right.
But this is the heart of the game, combined with the city council.
Okay.
This is just majority scoring.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Overview of Calimala, coming Spiel 2017. Thank you, Uli, for the overview.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Forward.